How you all doing, comic book fans? And this is Street Smart Joker with yet another video, and this is a single edition spectacular. And the reason for that is I just bought a bunch of single issues from comic book store. Let's see what I got. For all of those guys who collect single issues here in India, they know how incredibly difficult it is to get their hands on them. And I love the packaging that these guys did from comic book store. They had two cardboards and then bubble wrap inside of it, in which the comics were well preserved. So kudos to that. It's a very good packaging, and that's a must for any comic book seller out there, especially when it comes to single issues. Right, let's get it out of the way and look at the single issues. So I have around 5 of them in my hands today, and these are some which are very recent ones, modern age, and the first one which I want to show is the Monkey Prince. It's a new character who just introduced in the Batman universe very recently, and this is his first single run, and this is a variant cover which I have right here. And while there are other covers, I felt this one looks incredibly good. And this is by Art Germ, who is one of the most popular cover artists out there right now. And by the way, the prices of all these comics are on a exponential increase. So this one will cost you around $5 in the US, right? So compared to a $2 or a $3 books, nowadays everything comes like a 4.99 for regular and 5.99 for variant. And this is another variant cover, again pretty cool Wonder Woman cover there. She's playing around with her lasso and stuff like that, and although it looks a bit macho to me, her overall look, which is a bit different from the usual Wonder Woman that you see, but I simply loved the cover and I picked it up. Usually I don't collect Wonder Woman in single issues, but this one was one exception. Right, let's get to the big ones, right? The Batman ones. This is the Detective Comics 1050, and this is obviously my favorite cover artist, Lee Bermejo, and you could see the Batman from different eras coming together on this. This is a slightly heavier edition. I think it's around 48 pages and part of the current run of Detective Comics. And I got there are multiple variant covers of this book which has come out. I managed to pick up 2, which is this is the one, and the other one is this one, which has Joker on the cover. By the way, this is a connecting cover, so it's a 4-part connecting cover which comes together, although I didn't get the other 3. Of all the ones, I found this to be my most favorite, and I simply love whenever Joker is on the cover. That's one thing which I typically collect, the Joker covers, right, and Arkham Asylum on the background. So the final one we have is again another Detective Comics by Lee Bermejo cover art, and this is something I think the best of the lot, because of all the villains that you can see in the cover, Two-Face, Joker, Harley Quinn, everybody, right? So anyway, that's the overall haul, and you could see the packaging they've done. They have a bag and board. It's not the best bag and board, to be honest. It's a bit loose, so it's not like BCW kind, like the best one that's out there, but I mean, at least you got a bag and board to protect them. That's okay. I'm just going to take this one out to show you guys what's inside of it, how the artwork look. By the way, these are all cardstock variants, which means that the cover is a thicker cover, which is good because then it preserves the comics for a longer time compared to the normal paper cover that used to come earlier. So it's a thick cover, as you guys can see, and the colors do pop out on this, and then you go into the actual story arc, right? So nowadays I just figured that the Detective Comics has like this one has 3 stories in it, and 3 different ones, and 2 of them are ongoing issues, right? So so that's the one difficulty in having single issues, that you don't get the full story, and although artwork is pretty brilliant, as you guys can see. This one is called The Tower, and there is the second story. As you can see, the artwork has changed from the first to a second one is called House of Gotham, and then you have a introductory story of around Batman, Superman, world's finest, with Metallo and Poison Ivy coming together, right? It's a good single issue to have, nevertheless. simply for the cover, and having a single issue itself is a rarity in India. And you have the Batman movie, back cover in all of these issues simply because the movie has just come out. And hope you guys have watched it and enjoyed it as much as I did. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you like this single issues, and if you are a fan of single issues, you want to grab some, do head to a comic book store and grab them. So there are pretty good collection they have out there. And hope you guys like this video. If you do, please do like and share and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.